Hello, everyone. Welcome to Big COC Energy. I'm Zraitor, your host. Our offering for episode 30 is part 2 of The Berryman by Keith Deddenborough. The Berryman, July 1923. Harold Webb contacts 4 people who are important to him: his friend, Theodora Wallace; Private Eye, Bruce Newsome; his niece, Eileen Davies; and his nephew, Ellis Reid. They are to meet him in South Queens Ferry for a 3-day, all expenses paid vacation to see his other niece, Jenny Sinclair, be crowned the Fairy Queen in a festival held every year. Of course, things go almost immediately wrong as Jenny goes missing, forcing the embarrassed Harold to ask the 4 he invited to go looking for her. Jenny was discovered to be fond of drawing pictures, and one was found with a representation of her next to the Berryman, a figure part of the festival, and also a Mr. Floaty Man, which was most certainly not. The 4 hit the town and discover the names of David Ferguson and Janet Gillespie, who appear to be the key figures in the mystery. A history society seemed to have been attempting to recruit her, and both these individuals apparently saw her recently before her disappearance. Janet herself seemed to be a witch of some kind, which unnerved the religious Ellis and worried Theo and Bruce, who already had previous dealings with individuals capable of mystical things. As Theo and Ellis broke into the local school, finding several pieces of evidence, they were discovered by the local constable, Alec Brown. He was nice enough to them at first, but when Bruce caught up to them, he irritated the policemen so badly that they turned the easygoing chap against them, adding a potential obstacle to their investigation. More bad news was delivered to the group as Eileen Davies, tired and stressed by the situation, decided to drop out of the search and stay behind to tend to Anna, Harold's sister, and her cousin. This led the remaining 3 investigators to Roseberry Hall, the main government building in town, complete with the library and courtroom. After discovering much about the Viking Olaf Blacktongue and other local historical tidbits, they decided to distract the 2 employees on duty there so they could break into the council offices, which David Ferguson was head of. Alice Reid proved to be a charming sort of sailor, putting the moves on the young female librarian there named Kathy. She fell for him and led him away to a side room for some study, while Theo asked the other person, a middle-aged man, for some help with supplies and research, which he begrudgingly did. This left Bruce a free shot to break into the shared council office room, which he easily did. Rifling through a filing cabinet gave him the name of Joseph McCallum, a retired bookseller and an important member of the town, as well as his address. Documents also proved that the room he was standing in was the meeting place of the History Society, further connecting the conspiracy. Harold Webb was employed to give them a ride in his fancy automobile to Dalmany Village, where McCallum lives. After a scenic drive, the 4 arrive there ready to search the man's home. A retiree tending to her garden, who is McCallum's next-door neighbor, greets the group and immediately takes a liking to Theo. This proves to be the perfect way to distract her as Theo engages in a long chat about whatever was on the old lady's mind, while Bruce and Alice easily gain entrance to McCallum's home. Inside, they find evidence that they are likely dealing with a cult that operates on the Isle of May, and that Hamish Forbes is a member. He is also the owner of Black Castle, a shunned local home, and a place of interest that had already grabbed their attention earlier. It is decided that they will break into there to hopefully find the missing girl, but not before they translate some Nordic runes that were on a document found among the effects in the home. Returning by Webb's automobile to South Queensferry, they arrive late in the day and find the library closed. They get a lucky break when Kathy is found to already be waiting at Ellis's room, and she is easily talked into providing after-hours access to the library. Unfortunately, things take a turn when, while inside, Theo has difficulty finding the reference needed to translate the Nordic runes, and the noise she makes causes Alec Brown, the constable, already quite irritated at the group, to investigate the commotion and immediately take her down to the station. The 2 men don't want to go on without her and pursue her, which prompts the bold Bruce Newsome to tell the desk constable that he is a lawyer. He pulls this off, amazingly enough, and he gains access to the interrogation room where Theo is being held. A talk with the frustrated but still fairly nice Alec Brown ensues, and he reluctantly releases them and chooses to tolerate their continued investigation into the missing Jenny Sinclair. This whole affair did waste precious time, however. While determining the best way to break into Black Castle, which now has a policeman posted there watching out for both Hamish Forbes and the group, they make their way into the Fairy Tavern that is right next door, with a rough plan to incite a riot if need be. This, however, proves unnecessary, as a local fisherman named Donald MacDonald tells the three about smuggler tunnels that lead into the basement of Black Castle. He agrees to show them the way, and after picking yet one more lock, they open a small basement shrouded in darkness in which the smuggler tunnels and Black Castle await. Starring Eerie Lunarose as Theodora Wallace, SINoALFON as Bruce Newsome, Nama Jeff as Ellis Reid, and finally, myself, Zraitor, as the keeper of the arcane lore. You were led onto the beach in a breachwater, which is an artificial structure. It's made to stop the tide. There's a door in there. You opened up that door by lockpicking it, and it opened up into a dark passage. So that's what you're all looking into. This little dark passage. There's no light in there. I don't know what everyone's light situation is, but it's definitely pitch black. What you're looking at.
Okay. Are we allowed to have just like lanterns and stuff or
We didn't say you were taking any lanterns, so
okay, okay. Pitch black it is.
don't be pedantic. But you definitely didn't say you had carried any lanterns or anything.
Um, and then just from memory, was there a like by the water, was there a boat as well, or are we just kind of looking into the cave?
Oh, there. I don't think there are any boats out in the water that you see at the moment, but you were
Okay.
told that the guy allegedly had a boat.
Yeah, he
That might be what
mentioned
you're
he had a
thinking.
boat. Yeah.
You don't see said boat though.
Okay.
No, it doesn't say anything on my character sheet about having like a pocket torch. So,
So what you're looking at is the opening of the smuggler's tunnels, which he told you. That's what you would assume.
mhm.
That's what he told you. So
Hmm.
Yeah.
How about you, Ellis? Do you have any light source, or are we just going in blind?
I have a compass.
Keep
Well,
us
that
north.
that won't do us much good in the dark, will it? Um,
No.
Perhaps we'd better find a bit of stick or something that we can at least give ourselves a little light when we need it.
Aye.
I assume we can, walk around and
Search around
find
for
a bit
stick.
of wood somewhere. If nothing else, keep
Yeah.
her.
yeah, okay. You can walk around. You there's definitely maybe there's a piece of wood somewhere on the beach that you pick up.
Mhm. Theo is not that fond of dresses to begin with, so she will tear off a little piece of her underskirt, just a nice little strip, wrap it around so it has something that it can, easily catch fire on, and we'll light that puppy up.
All right. Now you have a makeshift torch in hand. Did the job for
Mhm.
now, anyways.
Yeah, it may not last that long, but
Yeah.
hopefully, I mean, the house isn't that far away, so hopefully the tunnels are not too we get lost or something. But yeah.
All right. This Theo lead the way, or
I assume, I guess. I have the
Okay.
light. If neither of the gentlemen are offering.
That's why I was
She's
pausing.
definitely curious. She's like,
Bruce is
okay.
not offering, just to be
Must
clear.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's trouble. She's running in.
Okay, Theo leads the way into the darkness, and yeah, it just opens up into like a very thin set of tunnels that was dug in there to Black Castle, and yeah, you all follow her through there. It's pretty much just go straight ahead, so you get lucky in that sense. And it eventually, Theo, you comes out into an opening, which is appears to be a basement as your torch lights it up as it begins to burn down. But yeah, you open up into a little cellar, and now that you have it illuminated, there's a row of wine barrels on the northern wall. There are a series of stone pillars that separate the basement into two sections. The southern section, which I guess is what you came out or into, is older than the northern half, and there are broken barrels and crates everywhere. Everything's empty. There's sand that is covering the floor that must have blown in from the tunnels, and there is a ladder leading upwards.
Well, I guess we have some extra wood.
Hmm.
Grab a piece of that to keep the light going.
All right.
I want to climb up
Yeah.
next to
Is
the
it
the trap door or whatever that leads up to.
Mm-hmm.
Take a listen.
Is it like, do you want to make a roll or you just listen?
Oh, I'll happily make a roll.
All right, make a roll.
Mhm.
And if we do our nonchalant stuff, and if we're doing nonchalant listening.
I'm always happy to make a roll if keep asks. Extreme success. I hear the world turning.
It is completely still up there. You've heard there's nothing. There's no movement. Maybe there's a little creaking of the house. That's probably all you hear. That that creaking sound the houses make. That's it.
Okay, so that's good. That probably means there's nobody directly above. I will, gesture to the gentleman and be like, just going up. I don't hear anything. So she's gonna try to open the trapdoor or whatever. You should open.
Yep, it opens no problem. There's like a little crate that was up near it that maybe you hit when it opened, but it didn't stop the door from opening, the trap door.
Mm.
Okay.
I suppose Ellis is gonna join her up there then. There's no problems.
Okay.
Yeah, Bruce will come up too.
All right, you open up into what appears to be like a storeroom of some kind. There are crates and boxes in there. You see a piano. Its lid is locked and covered with dust.
So like it's not used at all.
Well, the dust would imply that, yeah. It's
Hmm.
been left like that for quite a while.
Is there any part of the house that does look used? Like not dusty, like it's been used a lot?
You're still in the storeroom. Do you want to move out or?
Yeah, I guess I'll go into, let's see.
The door
Mm,
to the south.
I don't know, the dining room or yeah, door to the south.
Yep, you come out into a very well furnished room that has a table and two chairs, an unlit fireplace, and there are three display cabinets.
Anything,
And as you look around,
anything out of the ordinary, or does it just look like a,
there are paintings that lining the
sorry, I didn't mean to
wall.
interrupt.
So there are paintings lining the walls that are like this of the sea, and well, one depicts an island with sheer cliffs atop a lighthouse, which top is a lighthouse amidst the storm. And yeah, everything here is very dusty to answer the original question.
Is there any indication that's the
Okay.
Stevenson Lighthouse?
It does look like it's the
Mm.
on the Isle of May, yeah. That you
Okay.
think like it probably is what it is, yeah.
Theo crosses to the display cases.
Yep, inside of there they are unremarkable items. There are items of porcelain, there are conch shells. There's a vase with dried lavender, and it's so old that if you were to touch it, it crumbles.
Hmm.
And you all stepped out of the storeroom, correct?
I'm gonna say I'm still
Correct.
in the storeroom,
Okay.
or Bruce's.
Yep.
Maybe seeing if he can take a look at like what's in the crates and stuff. That's probably what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. Bruce opens up the crates in the storeroom, and inside he finds there's a lot of articles of a woman's clothing. There's an embroidery hoop and threads. There are a bunch of books on botany, seems to come up over and over, and there's an old Bible. If you want to look through this, I will need a hard spot hidden or hard library use to determine what was useful in this mess that you found, Bruce.
I will do spy. Okay, critical success.
Did you get a critical already? All right.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Stand
Alright.
aside.
I
Alright.
see all. I
As
am
always,
Bruce.
you guys get criticals on rolls that aren't really that important.
I know, right?
Yeah. All right, Bruce, you can get one sanity back as you feel pretty good about yourself.
I start to sober up, I guess.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, as you look through all this, the only thing that you were flipping through the Bible and there's a passage that was circled. It is Leviticus 11:10. It reads, "But whatever is in the seas and in the rivers that does not have fins and scales among all the teeming life of the water and among all of the living creatures that are in the water, they are detestable things to you." That is the only thing of note that pops out of all of that. Okay, now what are you going to do now, Bruce?
I guess the last thing you said there were some women's clothes. Would they
Hmm.
happen to be clothes appropriate for the lady that we are looking for? Because she's like 5, I think is what we
You got a
said.
critical success, so they look like they're an older woman's clothing. Maybe the
Okay.
fashion's a little out of date, but not like wildly out of date, just like maybe, a retiree or something.
Okay. Okay. Then yeah, after that, I'll kind of put back the cases as I found them, and then just head back to meet with the group. Maybe make a mention of the passage I found.
Okay, everyone sees Bruce come out of the storeroom, and as he does, you hear what sounds like the piano playing, and it's a descending scale over and over.
Hmm. Are the keys actually moving?
Mm.
Did you go back and look?
Yes, I'll go back and look.
I'll follow in the rear just in case there's any trouble.
I will pull out my gun as well.
All right. He goes in. Bruce goes back in with his gun in his hand, and you look at with Ellis following him in the rear, and no, the piano is still closed and locked and dusty as it was. Can I get a sanity roll?
Okay. I just got my sanity back.
Oh
I know that's
shoot.
why I laughed at it. Like, oh,
That is not good. That is not good. That is a solid 99 from me.
okay.
And I got a hard success.
All right. Bruce still, I guess, is still emboldened by his earlier critical success, and he's not bothered. Oh, it's just unnerves you a little bit. You take 1 point of sanity.
Theo also
brain.
succeeded.
Oh.
Extreme success.
Okay.
I don't know. We need to like I don't know, do something crazy soon because we've got all the luck kind of pouring out right now.
Theo whispers to the other two, his wife.
Hmm.
That's his dead
Ellis just looks like
wife.
unnerved.
All right. Well, then I think at that, Bruce will probably keep his gun out just because it seems like spooky stuff is going on in this house.
I think Theo seems very unbothered by the idea of the wife ghost. She's like, oh, she's hanging around watching after him. Well, we've got a little girl to find, maybe, shall we?
Yes, let's.
Let us chow.
All right, as you walk back into the bottom room, maybe now you give another look at it. So we didn't really search it too well. Originally, you do see there is a dust-covered photograph in a pewter frame, which depicts a portrait of a heavyset man and an elegant woman dressed in finery dating from around the 1890s. They both look happy. They're standing in front of a backdrop showing a pastoral scene. And if you want to look at there's some words written on the frame of the picture.
Oh, yeah.
It says, "On the occasion of our anniversary, love from Matilda, your devoted wife and friend."
So Theo's going to take a good look at this photo and make sure she knows what Hamish looks like, as well as Matilda, just in
Okay.
case we see her somehow. Who knows at this point?
Yes, he's younger in the photo. He's a very I guess it describes him as morose and heavy set. He definitely looks a very stern man. He's probably younger than in the picture, probably maybe 30s in the picture. He's younger. He has a full head of hair. This woman is a very beautiful looking blonde woman who's standing next to him wearing the elegant dresses that you saw there, which of course they would be newer in the picture.
Okay. Yes. Bruce will make his way, I guess, into the next room.
All right. You going just across there?
Yeah, I'll go across.
Okay. You enter into a dining room. You see a table. There are 6 dining chairs that are placed around it. There's an unlit fireplace. There is a lot more of those seascape oil paintings adorning the walls. There's a dresser that contains a very expensive looking dinner set. But everything is just like the other 2 rooms. Everything is dusty. It doesn't look like anyone's been here for quite a long time. And
Hmm.
as you look around, it doesn't really seem like there's anything that catches your eye in there.
All right. I guess I'll go back to the group and
Hmm.
just mention like it doesn't look like anyone's really like lived here.
Well, what room's that over there? Oh, some sort of formal dining?
Yeah, dining room.
I mean, you wouldn't have to if you live alone, would you?
That's true. I'm sure
I
he
but
doesn't have.
every room's had dust though, so far.
Theo's gonna grab the photo just in case, the photo in the
Okay.
frame, and take it with her. Bringing the light full into this hallway here that separates the rest of the house. Do we see any sign that he comes in and out of the front door or uses the stairs? Dusting here or not?
Yeah, everything looks like it's been untouched for quite a long time in here as well. There's no real signs of anyone's been here.
Hmm.
Mm,
Does he not even use his house anymore? Is he living somewhere else, perhaps? Strange. What's back there? Shall we go check?
Yeah, let's go check it.
aye.
Okay. All 3 of you enter into a very untidy kitchen. There are unwashed plates and cutlery are piled in the very large sink. There are the cupboards contain mostly dried foodstuffs. Everything seems to be well past their expiration date. There's a kettle that's on the stove. There's a single chipped mug. It has coffee stains on it, and the stove is cold, and it doesn't seem like it's been turned on for quite a long time.
The unwashed dishes, how long do we think since maybe the last one was put on this stack?
Okay, Theo, as you go in to investigate this, one of the cupboards flies open and a plate shoots out and smashes at your feet.
Whew.
Can I have a sanity roll?
Yeah.
From all of you, I guess you're all looking at this. Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Yes.
Hard success.
All right. You shake it off. It
Oh.
could have
Another
fallen
fail.
out. It's either, I guess you're okay with the wife go, so I don't know. All right.
I got a failure too.
As for the
Yep.
two guys, you are both a little further unnerved by this.
No, Matilda, that's not very nice. We're trying to help Hamish not do something terrible. Naughty.
I guess you can explain it as you see. Theo thinks the ghost is perhaps not, at the very least, benign, if not evil, and you two maybe are a little more worried about it, if indeed you believe it's a ghost.
Yeah, I think it's starting to dawn on Bruce that this might be, as the professional term, haunted house.
Yeah. We're here to help Matilda. All right, let's get upstairs. If there's anyone here, they're gonna be up there. It's nighttime.
All right, you makes their way up the rickety stairs.
Okay, so Theo is gonna look for bedrooms, trying to move quietly so as not to wake anyone.
You open up into what looks like a spare bedroom, as you see a single bed, a wardrobe. There's an empty tin wash basin sitting on top of it.
Does this room look as unused as the rooms downstairs?
It does.
Okay, so no one has like aired it out or used it or anything like that.
You're probably the
Just
first.
leave-
It seems like you're the first one to open that door in quite a while.
Gotcha. And no one's in the bed.
Are you gonna go look around or?
I will go
Yes,
towards
the
the
bed is
bed,
definitely
yeah.
empty. Yeah.
And then make sure that there's no one under the bed either.
As you look under the bed, there is a trunk.
Well, I am curious, so
All right, and what are the other two doing before we go further?
I think Bruce will probably go, if Theo went to the left, I'll go into the right room with the armchair in the center of it.
Okay, and Ellis, where are you gonna end up at?
And I guess I'll choose the one other room that's openable by the. Actually, no, the bathroom isn't that openable from the hallway too?
Yeah, there's a little door there.
I'll go check out the bathroom then, since we're all splitting up.
Okay, then we should go back to Theo. The trunk is unlocked. Inside of it, there is a diary, which is a handout. As you look through the diary, this seems to be this does not require a roll. This is the pertinent thing.
okay. Theo grabs the diary, flips through, finds this page, puts a little, bookmark in that, and goes to find the others and check any other rooms that need to be checked first.
Okay. Theo, as you put the bookmark in the diary, you hear a piercing female scream in your mind. Can I have a sanity roll?
Yeah. Now, does this sound like a scream of pain or rage or have a hard success?
Of pain.
Oh.
This again causes no damage as you were on the ghost side, apparently.
Yeah.
All right. We will do Ellis because Ellis is a simple. You open up into the small bathroom. It is like everything else, untouched, and it is empty. There's not even any medicine or toiletry or anything. It's just completely empty. And by toiletry, I mean toilet paper and the cloth and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So there's nothing of interest in this room, basically.
No, it's just an empty bathroom.
Dang. Well,
Oh.
no, at least there's nothing scary to lose my sanity again.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see Theo
Yeah,
come back
so I'll just fall
out.
out of there and go to the next room.
Okay.
And Theo is also interested. I guess I will be going with Ellis to the next room just to make sure that Hamish isn't hanging out here.
And then Bruce, you ended up at what appears to be a library. You see in the middle of it, there's a single leather wingback armchair. It's in front of another unlit fireplace. There is a drinks cabinet to the left of that fireplace. And along the wall, there are 6 bookcases.
I guess, can I just sort of peruse through the books and see if I notice anything unusual?
You may. As you look through, seems they are predominantly of three categories. About three of the bookcases are full of classic literature, which includes the complete works of Sir Walter Scott, Robert Louis Stevenson, James Hogg, and several other Scottish writers. Another case that contained books on art history. A lot of it is about the works of the pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood. One of the other cases dedicated to books on Edinburgh, ranging from historical treatises on the Enlightenment to the tales of ghostly goings on in the category. The final bookcase, the final six bookcases, is completely empty, and I will take either, yeah, we're in the library, so give me a library use.
Okay.
I'm excited.
So excited. Success.
You succeeded. All right. All right. You find two books. One is a facsimile of a book of hours written by a monk who lived on Inkholm Island, and then the second is an interesting book. It mostly stood out to you because of his age. It's handwritten in slim. If you're able to do a history roll on it, you can to see when it was produced. Otherwise, I'll just give the handout.
You know what? I'll do it.
Okay.
It's only like a 5, but
Yep. Just no fumble. No.
yeah, failure.
Yeah, you're not able to determine when it was. You could tell it's old. That's you just don't know when exactly. That's okay. And these are two handouts. I don't know if you're going to read them now or later. I'll leave it up to you. Everyone wants to get back together and pull their knowledge or whatever. It's fine by me.
That was my thought.
All right, this is what you uncover, Bruce. But let me ask the other two about where they were going first.
Mhm.
Okay, you two, Ellis and Theo meet as Ellis uncovers nothing in the bathroom. Theo comes out of the spare bedroom with the diary bookmarked in her hand. Where were you
Yeah.
two heading? We say you're doing this while he was doing that.
Yeah, she kind of holds it up and
Yeah.
it's like got something here, but she points towards the far room, which, she's kind of assuming. I assume that Bruce has the door open so we can see that that's some kind of sitting room with books or something. Gonna check
Mhm.
to see if that room is empty.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, you'll say you walk in as Bruce is looking through, and you enter into like what appears to be some kind of lounge. It's there are newspapers, there are scraps of paper, there are books, and other detritus just thrown everywhere. The curtains in the room are closed. The room is in very dim light, but you want to look through these papers, you may with either spot hidden or library use.
I'll do a spot hidden. I'm curious about like what year is on the newspapers and stuff.
I'll do some libraries.
Nope, that is not a success.
You're unable to determine anything of use in there. The newspapers are they're mostly modern, maybe going back years, but nothing like ancient.
Okay,
I also failed.
interesting.
All right. Yeah. Theo is unable to find anything of use among the mess. It is perhaps just too messy.
Mm-hmm.
And as you two look up from your search, you notice that there is light flashing outside the closed curtains.
Interesting.
Like outside the window?
Yeah, you can see it coming in through the closed curtains. It's just flashing over and over.
Mhm.
Oh, so it's not like lightning. It's like psh, 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 like a light
Sort-
source of some kind.
Sort of like rhythmically.
It might be lightning. It's hard to tell because the curtains are pretty thick. You don't hear anything at any rate.
I hope someone's not trying to like get into the house. We know there were those police officers that were like watching the place for us.
Thea will go peek the curtains.
Ellis will stand back because he's been scared enough.
All right, as Theo goes to pull back the curtain just a peep, they fly open on their own accord. As you look out, Ellis was kind of right. There's a thunderstorm raging outside and lightning is flashing, and but the view outside has changed. You see three massive ships from perhaps the 1700s are docked at an old harbor. The waves are churning. This seems as if you're looking hundreds of years into the past. Can I get a sandy roll?
Fail.
Okay.
Success.
Everything's
Well,
too spooky.
That's not right.
Okay. Alice, that'll be a 1d2 you have to roll. And
Okie doke.
I don't know if Bruce is even in the room.
I don't.
I'm room adjacent. I'll take my failure.
All right, we can just say you were down and you wandered in.
Right when it blew
All right,
open,
that's
I was like, oh
one.
my goodness.
All right, Alice takes 1 damage. Is yet again, this is just getting under his skin.
You would think the boats wouldn't scare him, but I guess all the other stuff combined, just weighing on him.
The fact that it's out of time.
Oh, those aren't the right bolts.
Yeah, those aren't modern boats. No one would know that better than Ellis.
Oh,
Theo's gonna close the curtains again, I think.
Okay.
If they'll let me be closing them.
Yep. Yeah, they close.
Oh, hi. So, um, that's that's a thing that just happened.
And what happened with Bruce? Did he fail or succeed?
I failed and I took 1 damage.
All right. The guys aren't doing so well in here. Should have started with 75 power, huh?
listen.
What did you find so far? I've
Yeah, and
got to.
as they asked you that, Bruce, you do see papers all over strewn about. You may make
This,
an attempt on them as well. They failed, but you can still make an attempt.
Okay. Should I do, it was a spot hidden or a library?
Yeah,
Okay.
this is fair enough for both skills.
this is a mess. I couldn't make heads or tails of it.
Oh no.
Just a bunch of junk.
No,
Yeah, no luck from me.
yeah. Bruce is a little bothered by what's going on. His mind isn't as sharp at the moment. He also fails.
I just got spooked, guys. I don't know what's going on.
I did find a diary, I think was Matilda's.
Okay. And
Mm.
I'll mention the couple of interesting books I noticed.
Oh, that's right. Theo, do you want to make a history roll in the smaller book that he shows you? I mean, it's not a
Oh,
huge deal,
yeah.
but
Sure. Yeah, look at it. Hard success.
yeah, he holds up, and you can see that the book was produced sometime in the early 1600s.
Oh, that might actually be valuable. It's quite old.
Mm,
She's
yeah.
like checking over the condition of it. I'm surprised he hasn't sold that if he's having any financial difficulties. I found one particularly relevant passage in Matilda's diary. Would you like to hear?
Yes, please.
She writes, Dearest diary, another day has passed bereft of my husband's love. Would that was an unusual occurrence. Oh, secret pages of mine, what have I done? Why has Hamish spurned me so? Why must I now sleep alone with only my books and my threads, and you, dear secret pages, to while away the long and lonely hours? I hesitate to even tell you, my most trusted companion, what I heard last night. Whilst I was reading in the drawing room, I heard my husband in the room above, talking most animatedly, as I have not heard him talk in years. And oh, dearest diary, another voice answered his words. I swear that not another soul was in the house. I retired to my room most frightened and dreamed the most worrisome nightmare. Is it perhaps true? Is the curse, heaven forfend, real?
Interesting.
Hmm.
I wonder if even the activity we're experiencing now, we've been attributing it to Matilda, but I wonder if it has nothing to do with her specifically.
It's possible. But I do think she's, passed on.
Hmm.
And if Hamish isn't here, I don't know.
She also mentions a curse too, which I
Yes. Could it be a curse upon the house? She doesn't elaborate. What did you find in these books?
let's see, and I'll pull open the one that was the facsimile of the Hours book. May the good Lord spare us from that which dwells beneath the waves. May his divine power protect the good seafaring folk of the Forth from the progeny of Leviathan, lest they suffer similar fate to those poor souls most recently called to heaven. A Breton vessel plying an honest and godly trade between shores, set upon by drowned devils and dragged to the watery depths, and thence unto hell itself. May his love protect us, his pious servants, from Incombe. May he also bless and raise to glory the soul of our most devout brother Magnus, who this day was interred into the sanctified ground of the island. Let the Lord look over him, knowing that his body in repose keeps that which protected him in life, and which we pray continues to do so in the afterlife. We pray that with its burial, it continues to grant us our Father's most faithful servants with the power of his love and the ward of his holy protection from all detestable things.
All right, they buried something with Magnus on the island that's supposed to protect them from fish devils?
Yeah, something that coming from the ocean.
Leviathan.
And then I'm trying to remember where we've heard of Incombe before.
Oh,
Hmm.
Islands of the Forth, the history.
Yeah, I see it.
is
Mm.
pious men of God on Income. That's one of the islands.
Yeah, so that was one of the monasteries.
Aye. Aye.
And interesting too, on that same page, it makes a mention that like I think when the Vikings killed everyone on the island, it mentioned the seas around the Isles of May ran black as though with the blood of Leviathan, and the skies above rained with the blood of the innocent. So just that motif kind of coming back again.
Mm.
Mm. And then besides that book, so these two books were sort of on their own, and this is the older book um, that I had found. Ellis, do you want to read it or?
I, Major Thomas Weir, patron of those who whisper in the darkness, hereby decree my calling, bestowed upon me by an angel of shadow, as terrible as she was beautiful. I now understand my life's purpose and that which I must do. I commit my words on these pages, and by doing so, turn my intent into deeds, so that the kiss of death shall not touch me. I shall do as the angel commanded. I shall find one, pure of heart and soul. I shall take this one, and with a veil soaked in its blood, I shall pledge my soul to those who whisper in the darkness. I shall bury the veil in the spot within the city revealed to me, and then I shall await the gift that is mine to receive. Those fools on the streets below, how they bleat like mindless livestock. Soon I, Major Thomas Ware, shall be their shepherd. Oh my. I think uh I think I'm starting to see a little more of what they're planning to do to the little girl.
Oh no.
This is not good.
We need to find her. They mentioned something about a crossing.
Before
Do you think they may have left with
I
her already? Of course, while we're here, we're going to have to search the entire house
yes, yes.
Mhm.
just to make sure.
Spot in the city.
Yeah, I do find it interesting they mentioned this veil that was buried in the city. Oh, well, that this Major Thomas Weir buried in the city.
That's after that should be after they perform the ritual, it seems like, because it says it has to be soaked in the blood of the pure.
I see.
Yeah.
You remember this mention of an angel of shadow there? I think that has something to do with her floaty man.
Interesting. Yeah.
Wait, was there not the woman who could like project herself using witchcraft?
Yes, there's that too.
It could be related to that too. Either or both.
I wish we had those papers. Damn it. I did take notes, but
Uh, the coppers are just doing their job, but yeah.
if I could have tried to understand that spell, I'd know for sure. But I didn't think that it would produce that sort of effect. Although it's possible, unless you've really worked it through, it's hard to know.
Is
All
it
right.
po is it
Aye,
possible to see if we can discern the symbol that's on, there's like a star symbol that's wrapped in like a circle.
On the handout.
Yeah.
It's like a Celtic knot version of a pentagram.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like if you have any occult, that's what I would assume.
Mhm.
Okay, never mind then. Yeah, let's continue searching.
Okay. There was the other bedroom down there, and you have upstairs.
Yep.
Party makes its way down. You open up into what appears to be the master bedroom. The shutters, of course, are closed, making the room fairly dark, but everything's dark without your torch in here anyways. And you see it's a double bed. There are two bedside tables and a wardrobe furnish the place. There is a single oil painting depicting a pastoral scene that hanging on the wall above the headboard. The bed appears to be made, and all the wardrobe is half empty. Inside are a selection of men's clothes, many of which are in poor state of repair. The bedside table closest to the window has nothing on it. The other has a white handkerchief spotted with blood.
Oh,
Hmm.
he's perhaps not well, Hamish.
And in here, I will take a spot hit.
How fresh is
Go
the
ahead.
blood?
It is old and dried.
Okay.
Fail from me.
Yeah. Pierce turns up nothing. Yeah,
Hard success.
there we are.
Regular success for me.
Ellis, you spot something behind the oil painting, but Theo is just a little faster and beat you to it. It is another. It's a piece of paper, and Theo pulls it out of it. Immortality. Hanged God, Odin, Maiden, Harold, Malcolm MacDonald, blood of the hanged God, of or for, defiled sight, that which was once holy. Let the herald's call awaken the hanged one. Let the maiden's cry stir him to act. Let those who bear witness receive this gift. Then there are Norse runes that finish the paper.
Oh, I should have just found that rune book.
Mhm.
Do you think he might have any kind of rune books here or
I would say no, you didn't find anything like that in there.
okay.
Malcolm MacDonald, wasn't that who let us in here?
Well, that was Donald McDonald.
Oh,
Mm.
But he has a son. So Malcolm McDonald, Harold, which is the Burry man. Maiden probably is Jessica?
possible. Because he's saying
Aye.
of or for, so is the blood of the hanged god or the blood for the hanged god? Defiled site, which was once holy, is that on the island where they sacked the monastery?
Hmm.
Could be.
Yeah, defiled site, that which was once holy, definitely sounds like the monastery. I think especially because that was like the sign of stuff that happened recently, or historically speaking. I'm a little. Did Theo shared with us that she heard someone the voice screaming in her head, right? Or no?
I hadn't yet.
Okay.
Mm.
I will say, I think the last bit at the bottom where the herald's call awakens the hanged one and the maiden's cry stirs him to act seems a little ominous.
Indeed.
So quite ominous. Obviously planning some sort of ritual.
All right.
Have they done this before, I wonder? It seems like they were doing research to uncover all of this, but there's something very strange going on in this house, and I don't know how they relate. You mentioned there was a calendar in his house.
Aye.
Did they say there was something tonight?
Tonight, Friday. I think the
Friday.
only thing it had H. Yeah, just the letter H,
8.
which I think at the time we assumed meant Hamish, which I mean, we're here, unless it meant like something else. All right. Well, we got one more floor to check. Should we, I guess, pop up there? Because it sounds like there was some weird stuff going on, at least when Matilda was around.
Mhm.
Yes, I suppose we have to.
For Matilda.
You are on the second floor of that castle. It's like there are additional bedrooms, and there's a wooden ladder leads up to a ceiling. Yeah, wooden ladder and this leads up to the ceiling. The door is closed on there, so the trap door. It's like an attic of some kind.
Okay, so these rooms are still like squared, and
Yeah,
then the attic will be the vaulted part. Okay.
Mm.
Theo will throw open the first door we come to, which I suppose would be one with the rug
yeah. Okay.
there.
As you walk into the room, the first thing hits your nose is an unpleasant aroma that reminds you of sour milk. And everything in this room, it's old and a poor state of repair. There's a rusted metal bed that's sitting on a moth-eaten rug. And the only other items in this room of this repair is a sea chest in one corner and the trophy of a stag mounted on a wall. And that stag head is so worn and moth-eaten that it almost looks like it's a decomposed, decapitated head.
Ugh. And there's another door in this room, I see. Well, shall we check this chest? Perhaps we can find out what Hamish's whole family lineage curse is about while we're here.
All right, you attempt to open the
Aye.
chest, but
Also.
it is locked.
Well, I know what to do about that. Or at least try.
Good,
Hard success. 12 under 50.
that's what you needed. Yeah.
Mhm.
Theo pops open this old chest. And a bit of dust flies out as she opens it, and inside there are three sheet three sheets of aged parchment. One of them is a
Yay.
yep. I was like, get ready. One of them is a list of 24 names. And it is headed those suspected of foul witchery. Every single one of the list on the name is a woman. That is a comment to the 1600s. And on there is someone called a Louisa Ballantyne. And yes, to answer your yay, the other two are handouts. Other one is not a big deal. All right, the first you see, which doesn't really need to be read, is a chart of the seas around South Queensferry. There's a cross marked on it, which represents a spot halfway between South Queensferry and Inkholm, and that is labeled with the words "drowning hole." And yes, the other is
Hmm.
a proper handout and needs read.
For
can
the
read it.
attention of Master Francis Ballantyne. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Most esteemed Justice of the Peace, Royal Burgh of the Queen's Ferry. Master Ballantyne, let it be known that the truth, being like a beacon shining across the black seas of truth, is impossible to hide. I know, do not ask me how, of your secret. But fear not, good sir, I too am a fellow practitioner, although I would credit myself with more than that particular sobriquet. Your secret resides with me. It is mine to do with as I choose. Let your choice dictate mine. I know that as Witchfinder of the Burg, you have many names upon a certain list. One of those names is dear to me, a Grizzle Ware. Perhaps if you should ensure that she does not breathe her last in your infamous drowning hole, I would find it in my good grace to keep your secret residing with me for all eternity. Your gracious servant, Major Thomas Weir.
Interesting. And I'm assuming that's the list that we found in the that had what I'm guessing is Francis Ballantyne's wife or some sort of relative, just based off her name, was also on that list.
The list that we have, Keeper, does it look like it was written by the same hand that wrote this note? Like, was Thomas Weir also keeping a list of, or was that potentially in Ballantyne's hand?
Yeah, it's not in Weir's hand.
Okay.
I wonder if this house used to belong to Major Thomas Weir. Just a thought, but
All right, in the corner, you hear a noise, and you notice it is the bed. It has begun to violently rattle on its own.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, gonna need another sanity roll, sanity check.
Success.
There
Yay.
you go.
Finally. He's gotten over it.
oh,
I got a failure finally.
I got an
Alright,
extreme
yes,
success.
we
Okay.
have flipped. Theo, you take 1 point of damage as this finally gets to you. Maybe the list of the
She
witches,
was
or
she was so distracted she was very startled by this.
And it has not stopped. It has remained violently rattling.
I think we should leave or see if it calms down. Let's go in this other room here.
Yeah.
She like darts through.
Yeah.
Alright.
Leave that be.
Like that's gonna be any better, but
It'll
some
sort itself
fresh
out.
horror, I'm sure.
All right, it's a very small room. The shutters are closed in here as well. Seems like it's a dressing room of some sort, as you see a tattered tailor's dummy sitting in the corner. There are discarded shirts and trousers lying on the floor. Looks like they just dropped them over there for whatever reason. And I believe there's also, there's a wardrobe in there as well.
Yeah, I guess let's.
I guess Ellis. Oh,
No, you go ahead, Alice.
yeah. I was just gonna say he's gonna open the wardrobe, just take whatever's in it at face value.
Notice as you open the wardrobe, you see hanging inside is the drowned corpse of a woman suspended on a large
No.
billhook and chain. Her long black hair hangs down like matted seaweed. Her white skin hangs off in decomposing strips, and blood blooms on her dirty and stained tunic. You may have a sandy roll.
Well, that's not what I expected.
But certainly not.
Success.
All right,
I've seen enough dead bodies.
you still take 1 point of damage.
Oh, dang it.
As you are shaken a little, the corpse, it turns its head, it locks eyes with you. Its mouth opens, and out of its mouth, the scores of tiny black crabs scuttle forth and swarm your feet. And in the distance, you can hear the baleful sound of a foghorn. And as the horn blasting recedes, the crabs and the corpse lady, they all disappear. And now that the vision is gone inside the wardrobe, there's little more than tattered rags that are hanging on a lopsided rail.
How does Ellis react to that?
Ellis closes the wardrobe, turns around. Let's get out of here. Just nope. Nope's out of there. Goes back into the hallway.
All right, Alice, as you tried to walk out, you saw the violent the rumbling of the bed. It never ceased while you were in there, and is now it has moved in front of the door, blocking your entrance out into the hallway.
Uh, well, I guess I'm gonna move the bed out of the way. There's
Mm.
nothing else that can be done about it.
All right, can you make a power roll as you touch the bed?
Get him, Ellis.
Oh, 30, 40. Yep, I pass. Regular success.
Okay. You felt for a second the resentful rage towards all things living, but it fades as quickly as it came on, and you move the bed without a problem. As you move it, it finally stops vibrating, and it goes, I guess lifeless is the right word for it. It stops moving.
Huh.
Apparently, you're a good spirit
Spooky.
repellent.
They're scared of fighting me. These ghosts probably have no muscles like I do.
Theo pats his shoulder. Goes across the hall.
As you enter into that room, it is as you thought. It is completely empty. It's bare walls and floorboards. It's very creepy in there, but there's absolutely nothing. It's completely empty.
Huh.
No like outline of like anything that used to be there or anything.
No, it's almost as if nothing was ever in there.
Oh, dang.
What a fine thing to have a room and not use it at all. But if this house was my shop, every room would be full of things. Many things. Right, we've got one more room and then an attic. Yay.
More fun.
All right. You all enter into what appears to be a study. And can I get a power roll from everybody as you
Yes,
enter?
indeed.
That's a fail.
Oh no. Fail from me.
Success.
Why? What is this?
Yeah, you two always succeed or fail together. Well, luckily enough, you two, it's just another room. But Theo, you feel the air of malevolence strongly comes into you, slightly disturbing you in this room. Something awful in this room has happened. Or should I say awful things have happened in this room.
Oh, I feel a darkness here.
All right, and as you all look around, there's a wooden cage lashed together with rotten ropes sitting in one corner, whilst the desk and a chair are placed beneath one of the room's windows. More rope lies in one of the other corners, alongside a number of knives and hooks, their blades and points dull with age. There's a small key that lies in a drawer in the dress. Excuse me, a drawer in the desk. As you look at it, you think that it would have fit that chest, which you've already unlocked with your hard lock pick roll. So there's a darn, but yeah, on the desk there is a book. There's a cross embossed on its discolored leather cover.
Grab that rope, we may be needing it.
Mhm.
Theo goes to the book.
Ellis gets the rope.
Okay, you may add rope to your inventory. No, wait, they're rotten ropes. Never mind.
Aw,
Aren't they? Yeah, they're
Oh,
all
are
rotten
they
ropes.
right?
My
So,
bad.
oh,
Yeah, I'm
useless.
sorry.
Okay, never mind. That's
Forgot
fine.
about that. I was thinking about, wait, is it rotten
You're
or
good.
not? Yeah, they're definitely rotten. And they're rotten, and all the knives are rusted and unusable as well.
Okay.
Awesome.
well, that's quitter talk. Any, piece of metal that's sharp is usable in a pinch.
You get it in the eye,
Yeah.
Tetanus! Oh no.
Yeah. The page inside of this book, the pages are very fragile and the handwriting is barely legible. It is possible to read through it, but I'm going to need I'll make your choice of intelligence, education, or English to whatever skill you want to draw upon to decipher this.
Okay. I guess I would use my best one,
Pretty much.
which is that I'm very educated.
Of course, it's probably the only time we ever get to roll English, but
I know that's true. Yeah.
very tempting.
Success.
All right, I warned you if you had another handout,
Yay.
and I'll just do this one. So they don't, I'm not even playing a character or any of this. I'm just fucking with you guys. As Witchfinder of the most ancient and royal burgh of the Queen's Ferry, it is my solemn duty to cleanse the parish of all traces of black magics, even if same such traces are found within mine own dwellage. As God is mine witness, when placed within the cage, mine own wife confessed of things most foul, including the turning of the milk and the raising of the tides. Though Lucifer himself made attempt to stop me, I am strong in mine own resolve. Julia shall, like the rest, be taken from this place into the witch hole, where she shall be adorned with the chains of her own vile sins, and cast into the waters, there to be cleansed before meeting her Lord in heaven above. It is a kindness I do to for her now, despite the wails and screams of Lucifer sprouting from her mouth, soon to be forever silenced in divine and just righteousness.
Well, I guess we know how that ended, eh?
Aye.
Hmm.
Which I assume meant Miss Ware met the same fate.
I guess it depends on if Ballantyne had like whatever, right? Because Thomas Weir tried to blackmail him, so I guess it depends on what exactly he had on Ballantyne.
Right, if it would have made him look bad. So they drowned them in this particular tidal hole. What a terrible thing. Though perhaps some of them didn't die. There's all this talk of things coming up from the depths.
Hmm.
Some strange magic.
It does make me wonder, because in the one letter that we got talking like where Major Thomas Weir was doing his whole like proclamation of like the ceremony and the veil and all that, he makes some comment about being like he'll be that he uses the word like shepherd, which almost makes it feel like he had shepherd has a flaw, you know.
Mm.
And I wonder if a lot of the names on this black magic users list, like witches list, um, that Francis Ballantyne seemed to have written was from his group, right? From Major Thomas Weir's group. Like, I wonder if this is like a cult that like has propped up in the past and now is still ongoing.
It does seem that way, or at least they've resurrected some version of it.
Like either like stayed low or just manifested in different ways. Like now we're looking at like the History Society and it's a weird continuation of that because there just seems to be a lot of overlap with what they were doing then to what they're trying to do now, or maybe it's just been resurfaced.
Yeah, the History Society was uncovering it and perhaps some of their ancestral links to it. So perhaps this is someone else's ghost, not Matilda's, but perhaps even Julia's. Look, House, all we want to do is help. If you want justice, if you want to save a little girl, if you want to throw down this cult, don't be getting in our way, eh?
And as you say that, the cage in the corner, it snaps open in response and begins to rattle.
Ah, methinks the ghost is evil.
Might be.
Give us a few more minutes, House, and we'll be out of your hair, all right?
And
I do think
it
it's a woman, though.
screeches in front of the door as you hear it dragging on the ground.
Oh, for goodness sake!
Yeah.
Theo marches over to this cage and grabs hold of it.
Okay. And yeah, you have to make a power roll as well.
As you wish, keeper. She's wrestling with it. Don't be doing any of this now. Success, 44 under 75.
All right. Nothing happens to you. Other than feeling that same malevolence in the room. It's intensified. Then it stops shaking eventually.
She like when it finally stops trying to fight with her, she throws it.
It just kind of falls over to its side.
Done with this. I don't think we're gonna find any people here. Just history. Not that I
And
dislike
ghosts.
history.
Evil
All right,
ghosts.
shall we finish? Apparently, there's one more place to
Mhm.
see.
To the third floor.
Mhm. Yeah, looks like it opens up into
To
a
the
little
attic.
attic. Who's going first?
I'll go in first. Ellis took the bullet for me, so it's only fair I venture first into the attic.
Okay.
It can't be worse.
Oh, it can always be worse.
It's almost like you saw my smile. All right, as you attempt to open the hatch, I'm going to need a power roll from you.
All right.
And this is actually an opposed roll this time.
No.
Too bad we're locked in.
Hard success.
I got an 8, which is extreme.
What? Ugh.
You Bruce, you You freeze in fear. You hear a command in your head to stay there and don't move and don't let anybody up.
Yes, master. I
Yeah, I imagine your hands were on the rail. You're climbing up the ladder, and that's where you kind of just froze there, heeding the command not to move and not to let anyone up or let you go down.
yeah.
So yeah, you all see Bruce. He refuses to let you up. You will have to move him.
Bruce, is there a problem up there?
Are you too afraid? Oh, I should have gone first.
I'll get him down. And then I start going up the stairs after him.
Okay, you two need to make opposed strength rolls against each other.
Oh, against him?
Yep.
Yeah, against Bruce.
Am I like,
Flex,
do I have
I
flex
guess
my
I'm
those
wits
muscles,
trying to get him down.
Ellis.
Yeah, do I
Yeah,
have my
well,
wits about me, or am I just like,
You're like fearfully heeding this command.
okay.
that's a 28 from me. That's a hard success.
Okay, who
Okay.
has the higher strength?
Oh, I haven't rolled.
Me.
Probably you,
Yeah,
yeah.
he could win. He could win.
No, whoever has the higher stat wins in a tie.
Yeah, yeah.
Bruce has 65. Ellis has
Oh my
75.
goodness.
Okay, yeah, you win. Ellis, he gives you a good tug and war battle, but you win and you pull him down from the ladder.
Get down from there.
Once he's
Did he
pulled
wake
him out
up
of the
after I like
way,
took him down?
Theo tries to scramble up
All right.
while they're wrestling.
I'm just screaming like, don't go.
Okay. As you two are finishing that, yeah, Theo just jumps up the ladder very quickly. And then
He's
up
like, I
into
didn't
the
really
attic.
want to go in the attic, but now I want to go in the attic.
Yeah, Theo, you come up.
Oh
There is
goodness.
the attic is a single room. It seems like it was built into the rafters of the Black Castle. There is in the center a circular symbol has been scorched onto the floorboards. There's a trunk and there's a broken circle of wood, which looks to be a ship's wheel. And inside the circle, very slowly, a figure of a man begins to materialize. He is he's a hulk of a man. He's even bigger than Ellis. He's dressed in black robes. He has long, greasy black hair, and you see a very obvious sneer of disdain on his face. I need you to make a sanity roll.
Fail.
Can I get a 1d6?
Mhm.
It's not the ghost you thought. It's not the woman. Perhaps you were 3? All right.
3.
It's not too bad. You are very shaken by this. It wasn't the ghost of the woman. It is everything led up, all the malevolence, all the things you were feeling. And then I further get an intelligence roll from you. It's the ghost of the man who is clearly Valentine, points his finger at you. It says, witch.
Oh, not yet. Let's see. So int, extreme success.
Okay. He seemed to the way he's positioned himself, he's positioned you in front of you and he's trying to block the steering wheel from your view.
Hmm.
Of
Yeah,
course,
when Theo first sees this man creature thing, she screams. So
yeah.
y'all know something's up.
All
I'm not
right,
gonna
that's
scream in your ears, but
okay. That's Theo's sanity response. You hear as you guys finish up your wrestling match, she screams. You notice Theo's not there and she's
Oh,
screaming upstairs. What are you gonna do?
Ellis bolts up as soon as he's done with the melee.
Okay.
Yeah, Bruce does too.
I'm gonna say you lost your ready and all that activity there.
No.
Because you were climbing a ladder, you were wrestling, your gun is not ready. It's fair. All right. You may ready it. And as you two come up, I will take the intelligence roll from you guys as well.
Ugh, these ladders will be the end of me.
That is a hard success for me.
All right. You both saw as Theo saw. He seems to be trying to position that steering wheel out of view. And now that we're all in place, we will begin combat. Ellis, what are you
Yeah.
doing?
So is he like a corporeal ghost or is he like a gaseous ghost? Like, can I punch him?
He looks solid now that he's been materialized, but you can't really tell.
Well, I guess I'll try to punch him then. Uh, I don't have any weapons ready or anything, so I guess that's what I'll do.
All right, roll your brawl. Let's see what
Let's
happens.
see. All right. 27. That is really good.
All right. Well, unfortunately, your
Half
initial
success, yeah,
thoughts were
hard.
correct. You swing right at his head and it just goes right through his head. Nothing happens.
Oh no.
And he again points at Theo and he says, "Witch." Please roll your power, Theo.
Yeah. Again, as I said, not yet. Give me some time. Oh, I failed.
Okay, I got a 21. I succeeded. I need to roll 1d10.
Oh dear.
Theo, you feel some of the essence that makes you up has been drained away from you. You lose 4 points of power.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
That's
Ooh.
not great.
You'll be going to hell soon, the witch. Bruce.
Uh,
It's clear you did
I'm,
something to Theo. She looks disturbed.
I guess I'm gonna make a run for the boat steering wheel jig.
Okay, you were able to get over to it. The attic is very small. What are you doing?
I don't have. Is there anything? There's nothing nearby that I can like light it on fire or something, can I?
I would say no.
Okay.
I assume
Then
I'm still carrying a torch around. I'll be there soon.
then I don't know. I'm gonna just start just trying to smash this like wheel.
Okay, that's a brawl then? Roll your brawl.
Can I spend some luck?
Yep, you may.
I think that's 2 luck, right?
Yeah, it would be 2 luck.
Okay.
All right, you spent 2 luck. Now you may roll your damage.
Oh, so 3 plus my damage bonus, which is 1d4.
You did 7 damage.
Okay, great.
All right. I guess you just kind of what exactly did you do? It just there's like narrate it to the thing to damage it.
I just pick it up and I just start like smashing it against the wall.
All right. It is just taking it's pretty hurt, but it's so basically it's in like 2 pieces and you have the biggest piece and you smash it and it's cracking. But it's still holding together so far. And that would mean it's Theo's turn.
So, Theo knew he was trying to block that from sight.
Yep, you
She's
all saw.
heading over
Mhm.
there. How does he react as I see Bruce smashing the wheel? I want to see how Valentine's reacting.
He was trying to like not make it not obvious, but I guess it's the dawn to him now that you've all figured it out. You see his eyes go wide.
Yep. Okay. Going over there and let's put a torch to the other part.
Okay.
So I pick up the other section that Bruce doesn't already have in his hands and I light it on fire.
We will roll I guess just 50-50 to see if it catches on fire.
15.
So I guess when something's on fire, it takes 1 point of damage a turn, then 2, then 3, then 4, etc. So you've done 1 damage to it. It's wisping a little bit on fire. It is still hold together. Ellis, everyone's attacking the steering wheel. What are you doing?
Well, looks like I'll join in on the fun. I'll head over and do my best to help him out, beating it to pulp.
All right, I guess you're use your brawl.
Doing brawl, yeah. 75. So that is, I forget if it's dead even, is that a success or a fail?
Yeah, success.
Oh, cool. All right, let me roll my damage then. All right, so that's 3 damage. Woohoo.
Oof, it's still it is like the guy only has 1 HP away from being destroyed.
Figures.
Hanging in there.
Yeah, which unfortunately means as the ghost is it's gonna burn, but we'll say as the ghost is his final wail of dying, he points at Theo once more and says, I'll be waiting for you on the other side, witch. And roll your power.
Hmm?
Which now he has 74.
I know that's yeah. It's insidious.
His power
He's
went up.
taking from me and yeah, giving it to him.
Ooh, 37 under 74.
I got a success, but not a hard success.
Yep, that's what I have. So one final drain of you as he fades out.
Ugh.
7 points of power.
Oh gosh.
Mm,
Yeah, she is holding her head. She's glaring, but she is holding her head.
And as all this happens, the fire finally takes the steering wheel and it falls into disrepair. And the ghost he disappears very slowly, and he wisps out of the material plane in front of all your eyes.
Oh, I have such a headache.
Are you okay, Theo? Is there anything we can do to help?
is there,
I
do you
don't
need a
think
doctor? Are you
so.
okay?
I feel like I've been through the ringer mentally, but I mean, I'm fine. Let's just keep going. What's this chest then?
All right, the chest isn't locked. Inside of it is a jeweled gold cross that is about 12 inches high. And we have already done history rolls, so I can just tell you it's clearly found in early medieval monasteries. And on it is inscribed the name of Saint Aidan in a Latin phrase, Libera nos amalo. I don't think anyone has Latin.
No, I don't.
No.
No, nope.
Yeah, Ellis, do you have Latin skill?
I know, right?
Oh yeah.
Kind of
Yeah,
so
you
hard doesn't know
studied in the
Latin.
Navy.
God.
Think Liber means freedom, but free. I don't know what it means though. I should carry some dictionaries with me. Alright, let's take this. This, for all we know, might be the holy object they said they buried. Maybe it needs to be put back on that island.
Hmm.
But there's no little girl here. She's still in danger. We need to get out there.
No,
I
agreed.
agree.
Now the question is, do we want to find our way on our own? Or do we want to
Oh, like, are we expecting a trap if we try and go through the smuggler's tunnel?
oh, I wasn't talking about that necessarily.
Hmm. Oh, you mean going to the island?
Yes,
We.
MacDonald offered his boat, but
Can we trust him?
I don't think so.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think. For now, I don't think we can trust him. I mean, if he's not involved, his son is for sure, or at least
Which,
part of this like ritual.
right, would make him compromised.
Didn't we? Didn't we find some like nautical navigation stuff? Like basically like directions on how to like get to the island.
Or was that like in the house that you guys explored?
Yeah, that's correct. There was the map, the showing how far it was from where you guys are at now.
Yeah,
That wasn't an actual handout. That was just information.
Mm-hmm. And then there's also this the chart that shows the drowning hole.
yeah.
Feel like we can get there by ourselves, I guess is my point.
We'd still need a boat.
Well, I suppose we could always steal one. The constable would love that, eh?
We could also try and like charter a boat or like rent one or something.
Possibly.
I like Bruce's idea, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
no,
is-
I know I have a gun, but
Look how everyone's attitude flips because last time Bruce said, "Oh, I'm going to incite a riot in the tavern."
I know. Please, let's not lose our cool, everyone.
We've
This is a
had too much
civilized-
excitement in this house.
I know. This is a civilized investigation, all right?
Sometimes.
Sometimes it fluctuates, unfortunately. What is it? Hey, one other thing. I know we're standing on top of this like Celtic like hell circle with a fire in the corner of the room going, but you know, you know how we found that one piece of paper that talked about immortality, hanged God, and then it had the Celtic runes at the bottom?
Mm.
Those runes are the same as that one depiction. Some of them like are the same as that like rock picture that we found that we originally tried to get like translated.
Oh, right.
Like the very like you know 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like the last like 7 or 8 symbols are the exact same.
Yeah, Theo pulls out the one that she was at the library with, looks at them. You're right.
I don't know why it's those
Hmm.
specific symbols. I mean, obviously, maybe it'd be good to take another crack at like translating it or something, but I don't know. I don't want to delay like going to the island too much because it does seem like things are already underway.
Well, it would definitely be a an actual crime at this point to break into the one place where we could get it translated.
Hmm.
I suppose it's not good for us to just walk out the front door, hey? We go back out the way we came.
Aye,
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
All right then.
aye.
All three of our investigators, they leave Black Castle the way they entered through the smuggler tunnels and back out onto the beach. And there's quite a commotion happening out there. That you hear cries that are coming in the city. People are pointing at something.
Oh,
Oh no.
what are they pointing at, Keeper?
They're pointing at the towards the fourth bridge, which is a large bridge out there. It's one of those huge ones that connects bodies of water. It's about 361 feet tall.
What seems to be awry with it?
Are you guys getting closer and all that, or
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
right? You guys make your way
Yeah,
through.
yeah, we're
Everyone's
like following. I
okay.
see.
Yeah, so make sure. I didn't. Sometimes I say you go forward. You're like, wait, I didn't go forward. Anyways,
No, you're good.
you guys go forward, and yeah, they are. It's it's quite high up, but you're pretty sure it's a figure dressed as the Burry man is standing on top, the very top of the fourth bridge. Everyone is screaming, telling him to get down, but he steps off of it, the Burry man, and he plunges into the waters below. There's a shock that goes through the crowd as you saw him essentially commit suicide. May I have a sanity roll?
Yay.
As you guys have already been shaken by one thing, it's just you
Right.
again.
I thought we left
Fail
the
for me.
horrors back in the house.
Yeah.
They're never ending.
Failure.
All right, you take 1 damage if you fail and nothing if you succeeded. You guys see out on the in the waters, the fourth, there's a lone fishing boat that is going towards him, and he begins to dredge the water, and he goes under and he pulls out the body, the man that you're pretty sure it's Donald McDonald. And he brings him to the shore. And through all the scenic commotion, the constable Alec Brown does appear, and he goes up to the two.
Should we approach, you guys think, or
I want to see who it is,
I
who it
suppose.
really is
Yeah,
inside
see
the
what's going
costume.
on.
yeah?
Unmask them like Scooby-Doo, yeah.
Yep, the fall in the water has destroyed most of the costume, and it is the guy you I think it was Bruce and Eileen who saw Malcolm McDonald you spoke to in the ferry tavern.
How
And
is Donald taking that?
he's not making any like he's making like no reaction. It's even worse than you would think.
Oh.
There's nothing. There's no emotion, nothing. He's just staring blankly at the dead body of his son. Yes, he looks up at you and looks back down at the body. Constable Alec Brown speaks I guess just at anyone who's standing and well, guys are still running around.
I
He just stepped off and I don't even know why someone would do this.
Is there any idea of like where he was before this incident? Like if anyone had seen him or what's been going on?
No, he just he's usually in the taverns getting drunk.
think Theo assumes that Donald McDonald is in shock, and she takes off her coat and puts it around his shoulders and is patting him.
Yep, you get absolutely no reaction from him. And then as this very awkward scene is going on, you do hear an ambulance, which
Yeah.
an ambulance appears
Yeah.
and they take the body of Malcolm McDonald out and towards the morgue, but Donald McDonald does not go with his son. You can even hear Alec arguing with him, and he refuses to accompany his son. He just returns to his fishing boat.
But where are you going, sir?
He does not answer, but he sits in his fishing boat, stares out into the sea.
I look at the other two like, do we want to do we want to involve this poor man
Well-
any further in this?
I will point out it does take a sea voyage to get onto this boat, so if somebody doesn't have the boat skill, it's not going to go well.
That's right. Does Ellis not actually have the sailing skill? Is that what I remember?
He does not.
I think, yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
no,
noted that when he
he's
made it. I was like, okay, maybe he just works in the boat. I don't know.
Yeah.
no, he's like the guy who's like under the deck, keeping
Mm.
the maintenance and stuff.
Okay.
Maybe you could ask him that.
He was
Obviously,
not
it would
like-
be a topic of
I
conversation.
mean, he's not like a navigator. Yeah.
But suffice to
You
say, it would
could
be
ask.
very dangerous to take this boat out on your own.
All right. It sounded like we need to involve this guy for better or worse.
I don't know, but I actually think maybe I trust him more now than I did before.
With the not reacting and all that.
Well, it's hard to say, but his son has died, so
I'll give
He-
him credit. I mean, like, there's nothing actually suspicious we've seen about him, and his reaction could just be that he's just in shell shock over his son's death.
I mean, he could still be part of their evil cabal, and maybe he didn't really love his son, but don't know. At the very least, he doesn't have anything on their side further to lose that they could use against him.
Hmm.
So if he's on their side, he's on their
Aye.
side anyway. In any case, it would be good to have someone who knows the sea to get us across. And we need to go. I do not think we have a
Tis true,
choice.
time's wasting.
Yeah, let's approach him.
All right, he doesn't seem to notice your approach or makes no obvious signs anyways.
Donald, I hate to ask it at a time like this, but you said you'd take us across. Are you up to such a thing?
I believe I said I would take you away if you cause trouble. I mean, across.
We need to get to the Isle of May.
And what's on the Isle of May?
Probably the girl we're looking for.
You believe Jenny Sinclair is on the Isle of May?
Yes, I do.
Oh, my son is dead.
Do you have a thought as to why?
Not a one. No matter what problem somebody has, they don't climb on top of bridges and just jump off, do they?
We think it has something to do with the people who stole Jenny.
Okay. And I'm the only boat around.
Do you want justice for your son?
Justice? From what? From God?
Someone talked him into that. Like you said, it's not normal.
It'll take 4 hours to reach the Isle of May, and we're not going overnight. Maybe the afternoon tomorrow.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Take your time to gather yourself.
You all need to take your time to gather yourselves too.
Okay. So we'll meet back here tomorrow.
All right, we'll leave at noon. Get your affairs in order.
Well, that doesn't sound ominous at all.
He doesn't even, there's not even like a flicker of emotion on his face. He doesn't respond. Then he looks away from you all again and out into the ocean once more. And then I'll leave you guys to figure out what you're going to do next. You're getting supplies, you're talking to Harold. Anything else you want to do, you can do it. You have the time.
Well, I think we would need to check in with Harold Webb.
Okay.
Mhm.
So when he came back, I never really said well Harold went. He just kind of departed as you guys went on to talk to the cafe librarian. He's probably back at the inn. That makes no sense.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I assume.
It is late.
Yeah.
He might have turned in or stayed up. Either way, it's probably where he is.
Okay. Yeah, let's head back to the inn.
You all return to the Hall's Inn. Harold is he would be in his room, or if you knocked or whatever, he answers. He's still awake. Says, you guys have been out investigating, as you, well, he kind of looks at your state. You probably have some wide eyes. You're a little shaken after all that stuff, and he's looking at you and it's like, everything okay?
Well, we may have banished a ghost.
A ghost?
Watched a man kill himself. Yeah.
Did a ghost kidnap my niece?
No.
Oh,
Probably not.
so
But not completely ruled out.
he's just starting back between heads, like, huh?
We think maybe the ghost had something to do with bending the mind of one of the people who might be involved, though.
Is that why they committed suicide? I'm trying to put this together.
No, that was someone else.
Oh,
No, yeah. Sorry, those were two unrelated, well, technically related, but unrelated in that exact moment events.
we've really stepped in it, huh?
Oh, we really have. I think that this, you'll hear tomorrow that poor Malcolm MacDonald, who was, dressed for today as the Burry man, at least I believe, he was dressed like it tonight anyway. I don't know, you lads saw them at the pub earlier, but jumped off the bridge, and now he's dead.
That's it's horrible. I've seen students commit suicide and it never gets better.
But we think it may have actually been a ritual death.
All right. What are we doing about this? Can we do something about this?
We need to get to the island. Think that maybe that's where they're holding Ginny. Nobody else seems to, know where she's went. We went in the one creepy house.
Oh, you see him he turns a little pale and he's like, I always had the worst seasickness. I'm sorry, I don't think I can sail across with you.
Oh no, I don't think you should.
Oh, tis fine. Tis fine.
Oh, this is horrible.
But anyway, so that was the only place I could think of that maybe should be here in the village. We looked through it and there's no sign of anyone. Hamish isn't there either. And we know he's involved with this history society.
We haven't found anyone from the History Society.
No, they're all gone.
So they're all on the Isle of May, all waiting for you, and you guys are what, just gonna go in and what, fight them all?
Oh,
I suppose.
Theo, you're amazing, but you're not a soldier.
no, I'm no fighter.
Well,
He looks at Ellis. You gonna take care of everyone here? I think you're what? You're a sailor. You can handle all that stuff, right?
Oh, for sure. They're probably not strong people either, just culty looking people. Skinny, I can probably break them.
Yeah, they might have so many whispers and almost magic. I don't know. Maybe
I
shoot first, ask
mean,
questions later.
Yes,
It's very
that.
horrible.
exactly. You've got it right.
I was just a professor the other month.
Oh, Harold, come on. We've always been troublemakers. We just,
Yeah, but the fun kind of trouble, not everyone's losing their mind and losing their lives.
well, yeah, that's life, eh?
hmm
All
I'm
right,
gonna
so
need a good stiff drink before I go to bed tonight, or I won't be sleeping a wink.
Amen.
I guess you guys have been eating what supplies or
Mm,
Yeah, let's make sure we're loaded up with anything we need.
yeah, bring everything you can think of. So once you're out there, it's just you, them, and the cold hard sea.
not gonna lie, Harold, this seems very bad.
Oh, this is the worst. I might never see you guys again. It would be my fault because I brought you here and got you in trouble last time. You nearly got killed in a collapse.
Well, it's worth it if we could save a little girl.
Yeah, that's true.
What what do you know about the McDonald's?
Me? Oh, I don't know anything about the McDonald's. This is my first time meeting them, or if meeting you can call it.
I'm hoping we can trust Donald McDonald to get us there and back safely, but I don't know.
Maybe keep your eye on him. Guess he tries something.
Yes, I suppose we'll have to.
Harold, you're not familiar with Celtic runes by chance, are you?
Um, no, it's not one of the languages I've learned. I know Latin, I know Arabic, ancient Egyptian. I never had much class with the Norse runes. Sorry.
Oh, you know Latin?
Yeah.
Can we show him the guys, can we show him the cross that we got?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Theo
yeah.
pulls out the cross and
Wow, where the
shows him
hell
the
did you get
inscription.
this?
It was in an old trunk up in the attic of that creepy black castle.
Well,
With the ghost.
it's fairly simple. It's deliver us from evil.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
Which,
Um,
I mean, of course, you'd find that on a cross. It seems they go together. Although in our case, we know that there really is evil in the world, and does this cross have
indeed.
some importance? It's odd.
Well, it seems to be from the same time period as all of this history that went down with the monastery and all that. There was some talk of something buried on the island originally that
Mm.
was serving as a ward,
Ah, so some kind of
keeping evil at
object
bay.
that's just dressed
It,
in religious trappings, I suppose.
it could be this. I don't know.
I would
hmm.
hold on to that and use it if ever needed.
Mm-hmm.
Your life might depend upon it. All right, so you have that for whatever Eldritch problems pop up. Do you have guns, shotguns? I mean, I'm a man of means. I don't know if we can find it out here, but I can certainly afford it if we can.
Well, it can't hurt. I know which end goes in which direction, so
Hmm. And Theo, stay away from that magic stuff. I don't want you learning that. If I can make a request as a dear old friend, that's what I would request. You can see what it does to these people. Look at it. They're sacrificing little girls. I mean, I don't know if everyone who practices magic wants to sacrifice little girls afterwards, but I don't. Well, once is enough for me. I would say stay away from it.
I suppose you're right. Just seems like a good way to level the playing field if there was some way I could do it without sacrificing little girls. My God.
Mhm.
I think that's the point. I think that's part of it. You have to do that.
Yes, they might be one and the same. Perhaps there is no magic without sacrifice.
Oh, I'm sure there's not, but if it's like, I'll slit your palm and, let a few drops of blood go, that's a totally different story than kill a little girl.
Maybe that's how it started. They triple drops of blood from your palm, and then next thing you know, you're sacrificing people.
I see. You're saying slippery slopes and all.
Indeed. I mean, it's fascinating. Don't get me wrong. As a professor, I would love to know all of this, but I don't think it's worth the cost of our humanity.
Suppose you're right. I'm sure it would take too long to learn magic at this point to be of any help to Ginny.
Hmm.
Perhaps I'll just bring a lot of fire. That seems to
Well,
work.
it's what those old witch hunters used to do. burn everything. Although
Or drown it. They were
that's
drowning
true.
witches here.
You'll have no shortage of water out there.
Mm. We'll just chain them all up and chuck them in that hole, eh?
How did our life lead us here?
I don't know.
I just
I
wanted
don't
to see
really
my
want to kill anyone, but if they're going to kill Ginny.
niece be crowned and make a lost time for my family. Now we're sending you off to fight a cult in the island somewhere. Well, it is getting late. I'll let you guys turn in and figure out what you want to do.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And don't worry, Harold. We guarantee you that we'll get Jenny back.
And if before the time you leave you need anything from me, I'm here. Just let me know. It'll be done. Then Harold he closes the door and you can probably say it's about 1 in the morning. And as you're leaving at noon, do you sleep and figure out what to do later, or do you do it now then sleep?
Well, I don't think anything would be open for us
That-
to
That's
supply
true.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess what do we have anything in mind preparation wise, like that we're missing? I mean, I think having like lights is the only thing I can think of right off the top of
Hmm.
my head.
Light flasks of burnable oil,
Yeah,
potentially.
yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I have my pistol, but I don't know how comfortable you guys are with like handguns or weapons.
I mean, Theo has no real skill with a firearm, but that's probably better than, trying to have her punch something or, hit someone over the head. So,
Yeah.
she's
Ellis has a
she's
revolver,
more than
but
happy to, go try to procure a shotgun with Harold tomorrow before they leave.
yeah. Ellis is better with melee weapons, just generally, but he can shoot like fairly well with either a pistol or a rifle.
Okay.
I think we should be giving Ellis options so that because Ellis is probably the most combat ready of any of us.
Yeah.
Just all around.
Maybe we need a shovel if it involves burying this thing. I don't know
Oh
exactly
yeah.
what, at least
I
all the
wouldn't think
literature
about
we
that, yeah.
found seems to talk about
Yeah,
if
if this object that we have right now came from the island, was buried there, was exhumed, and that was the desecration, potentially. Be good to rebury it.
Yeah.
all right,
Oh, and rope.
rope's always good.
Rope, yes.
All right. So you guys slept after this conversation. It nice 8 in the morning. She'll wake up. It's actually a beautiful day. You wouldn't even know the cult's about to sacrifice a little girl. Everyone else is walking around oblivious. You guys are running around acquiring shovels and ropes and flammables.
Mhm.
I will say a couple things, not super like mind-blowing or anything, but just things that I was just kind of looking over some of our notes that we have for the History Society. So on the calendar, it said H&M, right? Friday was H and Saturday was M. That has to be Herald and Maiden, right?
Oh, that could be, yes, that makes more sense.
And that would
Oh.
because
Mhm.
Malcolm McDonald, the Burryman, was the Herald and he died on Friday, so right.
Oh no. That
So
means
no,
the maiden's next then.
And it does seem like I was looking at the minutes that the Historical Society had taken, and it did mention that under like other business that HF, I'm assuming is Hamish Forbes, had assured all that the cross was safe and would not interfere with the merriment, which I think we've all sort of like surmised the significance of the cross, but
Hmm.
it does feel a little strange to be like decking ourselves out and getting ready for war.
well, I didn't want you to get out there. But like, do I have this? I'm like, no, you didn't say that. We have this very unique situation where you have a rich guy about to buy everything for you. So you can skip the credit rating stuff. All right, everyone can add that to their inventory. Our investigators get all their chosen items, which they will add to their inventory sheet, which I'll just let them do it on the honor system. And they have a shotgun. They have ammo, box of ammo, as Harold is so nicely supplied of some kind of hunting shop in town somewhere. Now, is there any final things you do before we get on the boat?
Tell Harold that if I don't come back, the shop's going to you, and you better make sure that you dispose of all of that carefully. Some of it is not legally obtained.
Oh, I see, I see. If you get back, want me to show me this stuff.
Oh, if there was anything that was within your specialty, I would have shown you.
Ah, I see, I see. Well, I mean, you're coming back. I'm not gonna worry about that.
Just letting you know, as my executor.
Uh, all right.
Please take care of my cat, Harold.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, there's a lot of students. They will help me care for your cat. Maybe I'll give it to one of them.
Harold, if I don't come back, tell me my lover.
But we just say, Kathy walks up. I didn't think I described her 'cause she wasn't actually an NPC. I just made her up. She's maybe she's a very short woman, maybe about 5 foot tall. She's dirty blonde hair. She wouldn't say she's like super attractive. Maybe just on the very. She looks very pleasant and kind and caring. She looks at you.
Oh, hi, lassie.
Mm.
Nice to see you walking.
She sees everyone shotguns in there. It's like, what's going on, guys? Like you're going to war.
We're going to go get the wee lassie back who was taken by some bad people.
Ah, oh, you're not gonna die out there, are you? I just met you.
I'll try not to, for you. And then he gives her a little wink.
Hmm. Well, I'll be here waiting. And then, yeah, she and Harold walk
You,
off. I'll put it right at 12 noon. And then, as you guys get closer to the boat, it really looks like Donald probably just slept there. His clothes haven't been changed. He looks a little worse for wear.
Now, you doing okay there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm great. So we're going to the Isle of May. I was in a sorts, but I remember now that there is a lighthouse keeper out there who I'm acquaintance of. I know I'll let you stay in the lighthouse sleeping quarters if necessary.
What's the name of this
what
lighthouse
what's the
keeper?
name?
Uh, Kyle, why?
Just wondering.
Kyle what?
Also McDonald. Although he's unrelated. It's just I guess it's kind of how we became friends. We thought it was silly we had the same last name.
I see, I see. Okay.
He's not. He couldn't possibly be one of your people that kidnapped the girl, though.
Theo's just staring at him with like a brow raised. You didn't know your own son was part of this. I don't think you know.
He wasn't part of it. He's a victim of it.
Well, unless anyone who, you know, was there saw a person, didn't see anything. I didn't see anyone, did you? That means someone convinced him to do it. Yeah.
I suppose. I don't know how these things work.
She's thinking, or it was magic, but you know, I'm not gonna get you into all of that. Poor Donald.
Well, I see you got some guns. You're carrying a lot of other items as well. You have everything you need then.
I think
Let's
we're ready.
hope. Yeah.
We
Let's
shall
hope.
see.
All right, now you can all come aboard.
Yeah, and we get on board with all of
Well,
our equipment.
yep.
He doesn't help you put any of on. He just eyes you as you go back and forth and all that, and he powers up the boat and sails off. And the boat begins to sail and give me a spot hidden or psychology. So you're all sitting on this boat.
Ooh, that is an extreme success.
Nice. You're at home in the water.
I can see
And I
everything.
got a hard success for psychology.
Okay.
Failure spot.
All right. But both the guys, you see that he crosses himself and then he spits into the water as the boat sails under the fourth bridge, where his son jumped to his death.
Well, I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
And he looks at you guys, eyeing him, and he says, I'm not superstitious, but it's a tradition for all the local sailors to perform this ritual to appease the souls of the witches who were drowned back in the 16th and 17th centuries.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Is there anything you can tell us about that?
No, there isn't.
Fair enough.
All right, then we settle back for our sea voyage as it goes on for a bit. Okay, the boat sails on and it approaches the point marked on the sea chart that was found in the Black Castle. There it is. And the engine starts to sputter. McDonald starts to swear and he starts to go look at the engine. Does anyone have mechanical repair?
Not I.
I actually have a little bit. Yes.
You may roll it then.
Yay. Finally. Ooh, that is an extreme success again. Let's go.
Yes.
Jeez, you are out in the water.
All right, this is it,
Yeah,
guys.
he's in his home. He's in his element.
All right. Your success tells you that the water has entered the internal workings of the engine, effectively drowning it. It'll take about 20 minutes to discharge this water, and there's little you can do but wait.
Okay, that's what I tell to Mr. McDonald. I'm like, yeah, there's a water in the engine. Take about 20 minutes to discharge it, and then we can get it back going.
He begins to swear again and again, and he's like, calms down, fine. And then you start to see maybe about 5 minutes goes by, and Donald looks a little. First, he looks confused, and he starts to look afraid.
What's wrong?
We'll take a spot hidden or listen as you ask him that. From anyone who wants to make it, of course.
Okay.
Failure again.
Mhm.
Too busy,
Yeah, asking the
asking
question.
him.
Yeah, that's a failure from me too.
All right.
Too busy actually helping him.
Does
Oh,
Bruce
just
save
messing with the
today?
engine. Come on, Bruce.
Bruce.
Yay!
Yeah, Bruce, who is neither occupied fixing the engine or asking questions.
Oh, that works story-wise. Was that a listen or a spot hidden?
That was a spy hidden.
Okay. Bruce, as you are looking out into the ocean, you see pale fingers draped in seaweed are grasping the starboard side of the boat. They are followed by a soaking long wet hair framing the waxy face of a drowned woman. I will need a sandy roll from you. It's
Okay.
so I immediately ruin your success.
Yeah, that that's your reward.
I don't know. Why wasn't I helping or asking questions?
You're just a little cog through the. You succeed, now you must suffer.
All right, hard success.
Okay, you take 1 point of damage. It startles you, but you hold yourself together. This this creature, this person, this woman, whatever it is, it begins to clamber onto the boat. Her her head is cocked at an unnatural angle. Her eye sockets are empty, and there is a tiny crab that crawls out of the left one. She gets on board, and she stands on the deck, straight and narrow, and water is dripping off from everything off of her. And as you other two notice, you're probably gonna have to make the sandy roll as well.
Yep.
Sure. She's not alone. Actually, I'll say Ellis does not have to make the sandy roll.
Oh yeah, because he's seen her
Yay.
already.
I apologize. That's
Oh
correct.
yeah.
As you look at it, Ellis,
Oh,
you realize it was the vision that you saw in the wardrobe.
Give
Oh
her a
yeah,
hard
her again.
success.
Great.
All right, Theo take 1 damage. You also hold it together. Okay, the woman, she raises her left arm and she points at Theo. Theo, please make a power roll.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
she is not a
It
witch.
feels targeted.
Let's see. What am I at now? Oh, right. Oh, my power damage. It's like my best stat. No, it's terrible. Ooh, extreme success.
All right. The being this confused at first, and you almost see it look apologetic, and nothing happens. Then the creature speaks the words through a very pained voice, blessed be. Then her body transforms into seawater and splashes all over the deck.
Well,
Huh.
all right then.
Does that
Uh,
mean anything to anyone? Blessed be.
oh, that's what witches say. I'm not a witch, but that's what witches say.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I don't know any magic, I just know history.
Close enough.
These days that apparently is like knowing magic. So is Donald okay?
Yeah. Donald, you
Well,
fix that engine yet?
it's a fair point. Donald probably should have to make a roll too.
Oh, poor Donald.
What is his power? He has 50 power. He rolled a 5. He's doing great.
He's
Unfazed.
doing better.
Yeah,
He
you
actually
almost
started working harder.
you saw there was like a twitch on his face, but it doesn't go further than that. And I guess he focused himself on the engine, and it does indeed seem to come back to life after about 20 minutes, as our mechanical expert told us. And yeah, the boat begins to move forward again. Donald makes no comment, but there's almost like a look. He's like, "See, I told you there were witches."
You encounter a lot of these water witches out here, Donald?
That's the first time, but of course it will be with you people.
Oh yes, of course. Everything's my fault.
I didn't say it was your fault. Just your arrival was clearly fortuitous, as you more educated folk would say. I wonder why she pointed at you like that, Theo.
Oh, probably because that horrible man thought I was a witch too. The witch hunter man.
Hmm. The witch hunter man.
Well, his ghost. It's a
Oh,
long story.
he crosses
Yeah.
himself again, looks up at the sky.
Aye.
Of course, his ghost too. Well, she said, "Blessed be." I guess that means we're good. The witches are not going to drown us.
I suppose that's a good thing.
Well, yes, I see. It's a great thing. You can jump in if you want.
No, I'm glad I was feeling willful today.
All right, and the boat begins to move forward on the journey. A little while goes past again, and we come to an island. It seems to lie close to the shore. It is, as you all recall the map, it is Inkholm Island.
Okay. Inkholm Island is the same as the Isle of May, right?
No,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
this is where that
Oh,
monastery was at.
one
but Inkholm
has a
was,
lighthouse
yeah,
on it?
where, yeah,
Did you?
which one has the lighthouse?
The lighthouse is the Isle of May.
Hmm.
Oh, I think we need to go here.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely do. I mean, whatever the ritual is taking place is going to be in a holy site that has been desecrated or something to that effect.
Hmm.
Well, Donald says, "Well, I have no
'Tis true.
problem after we've been blessed by the witches, but it will add time to our journey, so I don't want you to pick that out on me. So I want to sail out there and back again."
What do you guys think?
Is it possible for us to get from the one island to the other? Theo's looking. Because you said this one is close to the other, right? Is that correct?
It's gonna add about roughly 30 minutes onto your journey, he tells you.
Hmm.
It's not that big a deal, he goes on to say. I have no problem making this if you want. You can dock somewhere, you can take a quick look, and we could be on our way.
All right.
Might as well.
Donald shrugs and points the boat at the direction of the island. There is there's no actual dock, but there is like a natural rocky harbor that he finds, and he sets it there. He stays there, and he looks at all of you, and he's like, "I'll wait here. Mm, your island awaits."
All right then. Well, this is gonna be
Thank you.
messy. Getting onto this island without a dock.
I'll keep her steady, don't you worry.
Theo in her wet skirts walking around all day.
I don't know. We should have added like galoshes or something.
I just should have learned some truths. Well.
All right, as you guys enter, the island is empty. The abbey is the main point of interest here. It looks like it's been very well preserved through the years. It's been very well preserved, and it looks like it's been maintained and looked after.
Do they have a graveyard here?
They do indeed. Yeah, you find the graveyard, Theo. It has a number of ancient monuments, and the grounds are very well tended. Yeah, there's a large curved rock tombstone. Appears to be the oldest. You can give me history or archaeology on this one. I'm just going to assume you're all following Theo.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
going to cite anybody.
failure for me.
All
I
right.
failed.
You failed as well. Well, this like must just be out of your knowledge, or maybe you just thinking about the people pointing at you, accusing you of witchcraft. Either way, so you're not able to determine the how far back it goes, but as you're looking at it, you see that there are a number of Norse runes inscribed on this. There's a design that has a number of Norse runes inscribed on it, and there are faint carvings in English denote the tomb as the final resting place of a brother Marcus.
Huh. Marcus, we've heard that name. No, we haven't. Never mind.
Marcus.
We have that hand-drawn picture of a rock that has rune symbols on it. Does that resemble this rock at all?
No,
Okay.
this is a tombstone, not a rock.
I see, I see.
Theo looks around for a tomb labeled Magnus.
Hmm.
I don't believe you find that. No.
Do any of these graves look like they have been disturbed?
Can I have an intelligence roll from anyone?
Nope.
Fail.
Extreme success.
Yeah, as you think
Ooh.
about it, it's as it was said on the tomb, the final resting place of a brother Marcus. It's underneath the tombstone.
Are you saying that that one's been disturbed?
So you're gonna have to move the tombstone. This where something's underneath it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So there's like a
So we need
slab. Gotcha.
Oh, interesting.
so we need to move the tombstone.
Yep, it does say it requires a hard strength roll.
Get it,
Oh
Ellis?
boy.
Everyone's
Oh
assisting.
boy.
I'll allow a bonus die.
Yeah, definitely helping.
It's
All
the
right.
easiest way to do it.
Come on, hard.
You always talk about flexing those muscles. Good flexing.
Oh, that's really close. Let's see, hard would be 37. Can I just spend 4 luck to make it hard
You may.
success? All right, I'll do that.
All right. You all
Hard
push.
success then.
You all push
what?
and you push, and the Ellis eventually just gives it a final heave, and it falls backwards. And underneath there is a interred skeleton. Its arms are folded across its chest. It has a silver chain around its neck, which ends in a carved runestone. And this one is calling for an extreme history roll.
We'll give it a shot.
You're not tired of history rolls yet, but there you go. There's another one. It's even worse.
You never know.
It's a regular success.
Yeah, failure.
All right, you can definitely tell that it's a Norse god of some sort. It's definitely a part of all that other Norse stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But that is all.
Does it look like it goes with the body?
It goes with the body.
Yeah, does it look like it's as old as the decayed skeletal corpse?
It's definitely been down there a long time.
Okay.
It was interred with him, but yeah.
The rune symbol that's on the necklace, right?
hmm
Does that match any of the rune symbols that we have in our paperwork that we found so far?
I wouldn't say it matches, but it's clearly from the same stuff, the same language or whatever.
Okay. Should we take it, guys? I know
I
it's
don't-
not grave robbing's maybe not where we're at right now, but it does have there does seem to be a connection between these Nordic runes and what's going on here.
I just add it to the list of crimes we've done.
Yes, I don't think I have, it in me to, draw the line at desecrating a tomb, but I don't know if we need it or if it needs to be here. Take it. Yeah.
All right. Bruce very delicately tries to remove it from the body so as not to disturb the body too
Okay.
much.
It's an awkward moment where your fingers brush across the skull of the thing, but yeah, you pull it off without any problem, and you can add the runestone pendant to your inventory.
Rest in peace, Brother Marcus.
And we'll remember that is on him. All right. And as you're done with that, you're all reminded that there is an abbey there where you can
Yeah.
leave. Of course.
Oh, I'm definitely going and looking
Oh
inside.
yeah, we have to check it out.
Okay. There is only a front door to this abbey, and what do you know? It's locked.
I laugh at locks.
You do quite often. So I need locksmith or strength.
Well, we'll try the locksmith first. Success.
All right.
Ah,
Theo laughs at another lock as it opens under her locksmithing powers. And inside, you see a stone corridor that leads to a chapel. And there's also like a square cloister.
It's a wonder they don't have tours out here or something.
As you walk in, I'm not going to make you do the history roll for this, but you see painted on the wall there's a medieval fresco painted on the wall, which maybe is around 13th century. It's faded and flaking, but you can still determine the meaning of it. It depicts God presiding over all of creation and contains representations of the sky, land, and sea, with beasts of all kinds depicted throughout. In there is also a representation of Incolm. There are 4 monks kneeling next to a block of stone that resembles the hogback tombstone outside, which, you've already desecrated that.
Yay.
Now, as you're looking at this, I will take a spot hidden.
success.
It's actually
It's
very,
actually a hard success.
very fitting that Ellis gets this. It's of the sea that catches
Yeah.
your eye. It's an unusual detail. Everyone who succeeded, you see that there are depictions, the hidden among the depictions in fish and other aquatic life in the ocean. 3 human-like figures are represented, standing on the seabed, their arms stretched upwards. Above, a large fish, possibly a whale, is shown struggling, as though the figures are somehow pulling it down into the depths.
Oh,
They seem to be somehow in control of the creature. These 3 figures.
Oh,
are those the witches pull things down to be drowned.
Oh, yes, I see. That makes sense.
But that would mean this has been going on well longer than the witch trials.
Hmm. I mean, it very well could be.
Could go back to the Norsemen. Well, with the runes and everything everywhere.
Yeah.
Right, and as you were poking around the rest of the abbey, it's historically fascinating, but there's nothing else that seems to be relevant to you.
All right, well, I suppose we should get back to the ship.
Aye.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, Donald greets you all. He says, "Did you find anything of use?"
Perhaps.
I told you I keep her steady. You can come aboard, and we'll continue on to the Isle of May. In his boat, he continues. I never even mentioned the boat is called the Queen of the Forth. Forgot about that. You can see it written on the side. I mean, small detail, but whatever. And the Queen of the Forth sails past Incombe Island, and the Forth estuary widens considerably. The Fife coastline lies to the north, dotted with fishing villages and rocky beaches. To the south, the city of Edinburgh is visible, with the castle and spires of the Royal Mile defining the skyline behind the busy industrial port of Leith. You can see the Isle of May now. It's far, but it is visible to the east. Its westerly cliffs already distinguishable. Donald MacDonald, he turns and says, "We got about 2.5 hours left, and you all settle in to wait. I will need one more spot hidden roll from everyone as you all look out into the ocean."
Theo waves at Edinburgh. So close, yet so far.
That is a failure from me.
All right,
Success.
all right.
Failure for me.
Theo sees just darting beneath the surface of the ocean, there were shadowy forms. You can't tell if they're seals or porpoises or yet more of the creature, the woman you saw earlier.
I point them out to the
Hmm.
others. We have company.
Hmm.
Hopefully it's not a
Ah.
problem. Hello, my ladies.
And Donna's like, "Well, if they want to jump aboard again, they may, but there's not much else we can do other than continue on our voyage." She did say blessed be. I hope that means something. And
It's usually a friendly greeting from what I understand.
yes, I was hoping she was giving us I took it quite literally. She gave our blessings for the voyage. The boat continues to sail towards the Isle of May, and it passes a small outcrop of rock, which has a thin pinnacle jutting out from its center. And a black seabird can be seen perched atop the spire. Its wings are spread very wide, and as everyone watches, the bird folds its wings very carefully, neatly, and then just plummets into the water, just like Malcolm McDonald did. And you hear sort of like a cry from Donald and the previously shut down man. He begins to scream in rage and anger, and he's swearing and he's yelling. And who was standing closest to Donald, anyways?
Oh, probably me.
Okay. He lunges forward at you, Theo, and grabs you by the throat. You can let it happen, or you can dodge or fight back. I'll let you decide how you do. But he is clearly violent attack at your throat. You see him?
Yeah, I will attempt to dodge him.
Okay. That'll take some rolls. You may roll your dodge. I will
Whether
figure-
that will work or not,
Well,
who knows?
his brawl is pretty weak. He's got 25.
I succeeded.
Okay, he rolled a 31. Theo, you get out of the way of this large, angry old man clumsily lunging at you. You hear him calling out his son's. You hear him going, "Malcolm, Malcolm," and he's swearing at God. He's cursing the name of God for sparing the lives of idiots and fools by taking only his son. This man is in a violent rage. Everyone can see this. You don't need any sort of skill to tell this. He's
I guess can we try and like pin him down or
Yeah, restrain him.
What I think we'll do is we just make this be in combat. All right, so let's start it from the top. Ellis, you have higher combat skills, so you are faster than him. You win in a tie.
Mhm.
Donald is in a violent
Cool.
rage. He just nearly grabs you by his throat to strangle her, to throw overboard. You have no idea, but it's clear this man cannot be talked down. What are you doing?
I guess I'll try to like grapple him basically and like restrain him if I can.
Okay, that's a fighting maneuver. You
Yeah.
can roll your brawl.
Okay.
He sees you coming at him. He's going to attack back.
All right, that's a 40. That's a success.
You rolled a 34, which is a fail. He tries to swing at you. You sort of just duck out of the way. You grab him, probably put him in like a full Nelson, holding him. He's
Yeah.
screaming and cursing. He's saying every horrible thing you ever heard any sailor ever say. And
Yeah.
he's thrashing about. All right, he has him locked in full Nelson. We go to that'll skip his turn. He's wait, he probably has a strength roll. It would be a opposed strength roll. It's probably better.
Oh, you want me to roll for it?
Yeah, this would be opposed to see if you keep him in the hold.
Okay. Okay.
It's just bad luck. His turn's right after yours is all.
All right. That's a 37.
He got a
So that's
94
a
over
hard
65,
success.
so he failed.
He ain't getting out.
Nope,
He
you
ain't
got
getting
a
out.
vice grip on him. All right, so we get down to Bruce. You see the thrashing form of Donald McDonald being held back.
I guess I have some rope. I guess we'll try and tie him up.
Yeah. What's an appropriate role for that? I don't have an idea.
That's
That
a
is a
good
great question.
Yeah.
You ever do anything like that, Eerie?
I mean, we've done dexterity before for, like trying to get someone tied up when it's difficult.
Yes, he's definitely thrashing about, even though he's being
Mhm.
held. Yeah, I'll take dexterity. It won't be opposed because we'll just make it you just succeed or not. So we'll make the penalty that he can't do anything back, but you have to do something to actually make it work. That's fair. All right, roll
Okay.
your dexterity. Let's see if we.
Success.
All right, he
Mhm.
thrashes about. You tie him up, probably his hands in his feet, and you drop him on the ground. He falls to the ground on his stomach, and he's thrashing about in anger, but he's been subdued.
Whew.
Calm down, Donald.
And he continues to swear and curse. And can I have a hard listen check from everybody?
Mhm.
Okay.
Fail from me.
Nope. Fail for me.
Fail.
Okay. Amid the cursing and the yelling of Donald McDonald, the one of the drowned dead of women, you don't notice it approach. It jumps to the side of the deck where you have him. It sinks its teeth right at the top of McDonald's head, and it splits his skull in two.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh.
This one is not like that other woman. It's not calm. It looks like it's violent. Let me make sure I get its stats. There we are. It has 60 decks. All right. So yes, Donald McDonald's blood splatters all over probably all the shoes of everyone there. And this creature, this woman, this will begin combat yet again. Now, Ellis. Donald McDonald is dead.
well,
You look down at him, you look
that
up at the
just happened.
creature. Yeah.
Is it too late to draw my knife since combat already started, or
You can always draw a weapon in combat. It doesn't take a turn as long as it's on your person or
oh,
immediately grabbable.
cool. Yeah, I've had a knife this whole time and I've been forgetting to use it, so I think I'm gonna start using it now. This would be a good time. So I pull the knife
Hmm.
and yeah, I'm just gonna just go at it. See how it goes.
All right. It sees you and it raises its claws. Going to swipe at you
Come
as you
on.
come at it. What do we got
All
here?
right, I rolled a 66, so that's a regular success for brawl
I
or
rolled
knife
a
skill.
I rolled a 14, which I believe is hard.
Ooh,
Uh,
All right,
yeah,
what do I do
that's
here? Do I
dead.
have... Let's see, what is damage? 1d6 plus damage bonus. 5 and oh jeez. Yeah, it does 8 points of damage. It grabs your hand and it stops your attack. It slashes across your chest quite deep, rooting the front of your shirt is just explodes into gore. And half your health is 7. So I'm going to need a constitution to see if you stay up and you take a major wound. So that's half your health.
Yep. Oh, just just succeeded. 75 on 75.
All right, the sturdy sailor stays standing. It's going to. I mean, I like to be a dick, but I don't see why I wouldn't keep attacking you. And Ellis, do
Fair.
you? It sees you still standing. It puts its claw in the air dramatically, and it's about to swipe at you again. Do you dodge or fight back?
I'm gonna try to dodge that. I'm gonna try.
Okay, roll your dodge.
Let's see. Ooh, let's go. That's a hard success.
Okay, I got 89 over 45.
Yeah,
So yeah, nope. You with the dangers become suddenly more real. Your reflexes are almost cat-like as you jump out of the way, clutching your blood-stained chest. Bruce.
I will shoot it with a gun.
Okay,
With my revolver. With my revolver.
all right. That is a bonus die for being close range as you're on top of the boat. It will do nothing. It doesn't attempt to take cover. So it's just on you to shoot the damn thing. Success. Okay. All right. Roll your damage.
Hey.
And you could also pay luck to get an extreme success. So I'll leave that up to you.
Yes, I will spend the luck.
I'm not sure how much luck that is, but that's what you need to do. It should tell you on your sheet.
Yeah, so I need
Extreme is
8 luck.
like 10, yeah. All right, it's
Okay.
up to you.
8 luck and
Okay, so now your damage it will be
10, right?
it'll be 10 plus you roll 1d10 again. This is an impale.
Okay, so
You
18 total.
you have done 18 damage. Let me check its health. Yep. Enticed by seeing his new friend possibly dying, Bruce aims it right into the head of the creature, fires one well-placed shot. It drops immediately, the smoking hole in its head. It is dead.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, nice shot there, Bruce.
I want to,
You can do first aid now if you want. Whoever wants to
yeah.
try. I don't know if anyone has the skill or not.
Faith.
I do.
I have a little bit.
No,
Just
only
perform it on yourself.
Yeah, not on myself though.
I'll give it a try. Sorry, fail.
All right, Theo, I'll give you one try. It's up to you though. You could fumble. I don't want to say you should do it, but you
Mm.
don't have to do it. You just said you can't do it. Otherwise, he's gonna just have to deal with it.
I feel like it's important to get him stabilized.
He has a major wound, but he is not dying or anything.
Right.
If he goes down again, he
dead
will enter the dying
yet.
state. Okay, the two between the two of them, they clean up the wound. You get patched up, but you don't feel really any better. It was you were cut so deep.
Mm.
Mm,
So no, you don't restore any HP, but you're good. And as you're doing that, perhaps you'll survey your situation. Your pilot of the boat is dead. Next to his body is the body of this creature, this so-called drowned dead. Now, you made a mechanical repair roll earlier. I won't make you make that again. We'll say that's enough to know how to operate the boat. However, I will need a navigate roll to successfully follow the course. And we'll let this be the last roll to see
ooh,
of the night to see if you succeed or not. Whoever wants to
Great.
make the note, I don't know who has the
Wonderful.
skill. Otherwise, you won't fail, but you will add time to your journey.
Mm. Yeah, that makes sense.
When
Okay.
the boat hits a rock and we all drown at sea.
I would never do that in a game.
I'll-
That's
I'll
lame.
Yeah.
Does anyone have
Alright.
navigate?
I mean, just the bays.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, just the base.
We do
Okay.
have those
Yeah.
the
Well.
chart things. I don't know if that helps.
I'll
We do
allow
have the
I'll
chart,
allow a
yeah.
bonus die using the chart. That's fine. It's still not really gonna help you too well, but it's
Yeah.
fair offer.
Who's the brave one?
Ooh, well, I did not roll good.
What'd you get?
73.
As long as it's not a fumble.
Not a fumble, but not great either.
Okay, you think it's gonna add about an hour to your time to arrive at the Isle of May. Maybe that wound is just paining you too much, and that is where we'll
Can't
end.
focus.
That's where we'll end tonight's session with a wounded investigator as everyone just kind of sadly continues on to their course. Things have already gone wrong.